Buckle up and settle in with your favorite sideshow freak.
These twists that are like suspenseful and
fantastic.
And they always made me laugh.
This is the Cerebral Circus with Kenny J.
Augustana from the Cerebral Circus, coming to you live from D-Rock Radio and D-Hits. We are very, very honored to have on the phone with us a burlesque legend. And if you have any questions about what burlesque is, they're about to get answered. There's a big difference between what burlesque is and I think what the common thought of what burlesque is. So we're about to speak with a legend in burlesque, the actual First Lady of Burlesque, Miss April March. April, how are you this evening?
I'm fine. How are you tonight, Kenny?
I am doing great. Thank you very much for joining us.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
And as we get into this, I have 470 pages of questions. You know, I looked through some of the history of burlesque and also some of the history of yourself, and you have done a lot with a burlesque career.
Yes, I have. That's for sure. I had a good time doing it all, even the good and the bad.
That's very good. So, April was a burlesque headliner and star, literally for 26 years.
Little more than that. It was kind of closer to 30.
Okay.
And believe it or not, 2 years ago, well, I am now 75. A young 75.
A young 75, yes.
And 2 years ago, after 31 years of not performing, I performed at the Boston Burlesque Exposition. And I danced for the first time in 31 years. So that was nerve-wracking, to say the least, but I enjoyed myself. I didn't look quite like I did back, say, 31 years ago, but the people seemed to enjoy it, and I enjoyed the people, and I enjoyed being back on stage again.
Very good, very good. Well, I don't look the way I did 2 years ago, so I can't imagine, 31 years. But now, I know that I read here that you had started your burlesque career in 1952. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And then you kind of stepped away a little bit for a while.
Yeah.
As you said, 31 years. What made you kind of step away from it?
Well, I stepped away from it. I had a young daughter, Cerise, and she was 4 years old. And I married a pharmacist in Tulsa, Oklahoma that owned a few drugstores. And I figured it was a good time to quit and relax, and that's, I joined the country club set and learned how to play golf and I became an 8-handicap golfer. So I retired, like I said, for 6 years, but then there was several people at the country club that had seen me and they thought they knew who I was, but I just remained Velma Fern Butler for 6 years. And then I decided, geez, I got itchy feet to go on the road again. So my husband, Charles, sold his drugstores, and we packed my daughter and I up, and we moved to Florida. And I got back into show business. I opened at the Clover Club in Miami, and that's where Lily St. Cyr performed, and I was co-feature to her, and that's how I met Lily St. Cyr, and I kind of more or less patterned my act after her because I liked the ladylike work that she did, and the bathtub act. I never did the bathtub act. She wanted to sell it to me, but I figured it was too expensive to travel around with it.